Hey everybody, Max and Monty 15 and 16 here, back again with another Thomas Wooden Railway review. So today I'm going to be reviewing both versions of the Sodor mail car. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you didn't see my post on Twitter a while back, you might have seen, well, if you did see it, you might have seen that I got a new item recently, which is the original Sodor mail coach. So yay, first of all. I'm really glad to have this, and I hope to at least get one more, just so I can kind of, I don't know, just so I can have like two, because usually Percy pulls two in the show. But anyway, I'm already getting sidetracked. But yeah, anyway, the Sodor mail coach was first introduced in I want to say 1996. I'm pretty sure it was 1996. But yeah, you can also see the mail coach. I'm pretty sure it first appeared in either season 2 or 3. But yeah, Percy is obviously the mail engine. And yeah, so the mail coach here is pretty simple, to say the least. I mean, it really just is a repaint of the of Boko and the Knapford Express coach at the time. I mean, it's so simple, yet it's really just charming, to say the least. It's kind of like it's almost like a pinkish red color, almost like a salmon color. If you guys have ever seen like what a salmon looks like, I mean, if you like the color of salmon, like when you cook it up, and that's what it looks like to me. So yeah, that's what a lot of people refer to it as. But yeah, so anyway, this mail car was pretty popular. I'm pretty sure they sold it until 2002, and then there was just no mail car for a few years until 2006 came around, which is why we have this one right here. So this one is pretty unique, to say the least. Of course, it does have a lead paint history, and mine is a lead paint model. So yeah, mine actually has lead paint. Because there's two reasons to tell. Because one, there should be a code on the bottom saying WJ, and your model is safe. Well, mine does not have a WJ code, so mine has lead paint. So, yeah, which is why I'm being really careful with this thing, because, you know, lead poisoning is a serious problem, and so you should always be careful if you even own a Wooden Railway lead paint model. I don't know, maybe you'd probably be safe to replace it or just not use it as much. Like with a model like James, I'd say you should replace it, but if you have like one of these with lead paint, I say just be really careful with it and not use it that much, which is what I do. So, of course, this came in a 2-pack with Percy, but not any regular Percy. It came with an Out of Puff Expression Percy. So this is an expression that we've seen for a very long time. I think since season 1. But yeah, it brings back a lot of nostalgia, and I think this Percy is rarer than the actual mail car. So yeah, this Percy is really cool, and I really like it. But this review is not about Percy. This is about the mail car. So the Percy and the mail car, of course, was recalled, and like many other items, it was never shown or never reintroduced again. Of course, they did send back replacements that had blue windows and of course the WJ code that you can see. But yeah, anyway, I guess that's it for Percy and the mail car. Because, yeah. So anyway, comparing these two, it's not really to say like a shorter version of the mail car. It's more condensed, I guess you could say. It's also a very dark red compared to the lighter red of the original. Which, I mean, I guess is fair to say, because at the times these were released, the mail cars became like a darker red. So, it is understandable to see the color change and everything. But, yeah, it kind of surprises me that, there's been no reintroduction, because I mean the mail coaches have such a prominent role in the show nowadays, and it's just kind of sad to see that so many people don't own any. I mean, I'm lucky enough to even have one old one, and I'm very lucky to have the limited edition version, which is like the size of any Clarabelle version. But yeah, I was half expecting to get like a Thomas Wood mail car, like Thomas Wood, just because I mean, it's just like Thomas Wood brought back express coaches and many troublesome trucks and Struffy, so I was kind of half expecting to get a mail car too. I mean, maybe that'll happen. Maybe they'll introduce like a Thomas Wood post office or something, but that's just wishful thinking. Anyway, I guess I've said all I need to say on these mail cars, and yeah. Of course, they are pretty expensive to find. They're very hard to get on eBay nowadays. So yeah, I mean, I paid $12 for mine, but you probably won't be as lucky, as much as I hate to say, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this review, and have a great day. Maximility 15 and 16 signing out.